Good evening, everybody. This is Gordon from Greyhawk Gaming. What the never mind. Whatever. I'm joined by my friends, all these people. Alan, Mickey, Neville, Peter, Richard, Blaine, Xerxes, Siren, Beirut, Cocarius, and... God damn it, what's his name? I can't remember the dwarf's name. Carolus.
We're friends. Wait.
It's been...
Well, we know who's dying tonight.
3 weeks.
Me, because it's all my fault.
What happened last time? Oh yes, you guys found a tree, but that wasn't a tree. That was inhabited by something that was not a cute little lizard.
It was mushrooms.
It was mushrooms. There were mushrooms involved in that incident, yes.
Slightly electrifying experience.
Yes, you in particular had the electrifying experience. You guys fought a Bahir, and it seemed to be guarding what was left of old Wonderroot's brother, Alderroot. And you in particular, I'm talking to Beirut, went and crawled underneath Alderroot's desiccated corpse and found a parcel containing a couple of items. Do you remember what those items were?
Yep, there were 2 items. I have them in my inventory. Not that I can read what it is now, but yeah, one was a baggie of stuff and one was a ring that had what's that?
Have we lost Neville? I think we've just lost my dear old brother.
Says I'm right for eating pancakes.
Yep, absolutely. Karma is a bitch. I think the word or the name he was looking for was Erevan. Oh, you back?
Yeah, it looks like my internet connection is dropping and coming back.
Might be
constantly.
Stormy weather.
Yeah.
So that really shouldn't affect fiber.
No, it should not.
You're in South Africa.
I'm just looking in my inventory here. Alright, I got a bag of tricks from there, which nobody knows about. And I got a ring. Oh my word, I can't read that far.
Did you show neither of them to anyone?
Nope. Showed neither of them to anybody, but the ring of animal influence, because that's got, what's his name? Alaron or something? Erevan inscribed on the inside.
I'm going to sue for copyright and exactly. Elrond is actually the name you're looking for, but anyway,
Elrond.
That's a little nod to Lord of the Rings. No, Erevan is the elf you are referring to. Yes, it had his name inscribed on the inside of it, or on the outside of the ring.
Yes, and when I rotated the ring, there was a pointer on the ring, and when I rotated it, the pointer kept pointing in one direction.
Correct.
So this, when I come out from underneath Alderroot, I will show everyone that I found the ring, and it seems to be pointing the way to the dude, and we must follow it. And are we going to rest up and then bugger off, or we're just going to bugger off? I think
because we
rested already.
Yeah, because we saw that nothing was going to come near this tree for a while, so we decided to rest here.
Yeah. No, you guys are rested as it stands. So it's now. I'm trying to remember. You guys got to that whole incident. I think you rested, and it was going to be like the early hours of the morning, if my memory serves. So, I mean, you can wait until sunup, but I mean, sunup in the Dreadwood, this deep in the Dreadwood, is just a general lightening of the murk. it's a bit of a freaky place, this. So, do you guys set off immediately? What kind of marching order do we have?
Probably the usual.
Yeah, man with the ring up front.
Yeah.
Me behind him.
The flying one, flying. Although no, we have our horses.
I don't. Do I? Is it back here?
No, we don't have our horses.
Okay.
You did
Oh
not
no,
take your
we.
horses into
Oh yeah, we.
Yeah, we
did
left them
the
outside
walkthrough.
the Dreadwood.
That's right. Yeah.
Alright, so I've got Beirut, then Carcarius, then Siren, and then Carolus, and then I've got Xerxes who's doing the normal flying by the side kind of a thing. Am I right?
No, no one look up.
Sorry, I
Nobody
got it
goes
like
up.
at the front at the top. Like in
Yeah, sort of the high scout.
30 foot above whoever's front.
Anything that makes Neville the low scout, I'm fine with. So, who wants to roll me a d8?
How many people do you need rolling d8s?
Just one.
There.
Ooh, interesting. Okay. I need 2 people to roll me d20s. One more person.
Yes.
Alan is normally so quick.
This is what I was waiting for you.
Very interesting.
Okay.
So, as you start traveling and following the direction of the ring, you notice that it's pointing in a mostly eastward, slightly southward direction. The forest around you continues to be spooky as fuck. I don't know how else to describe it. I mean, there's these freaking cobwebs that are still all over the trees above you. Some places they're a little bit thinner, some places they're a little bit thicker. Carolus, I think you were like particularly keen on checking and making sure that there's no 8-legged things crawling in the branches above you. But you guys maintain your watch, and as you're going forward, you travel for a few hours. And I mean, it's rough going. You basically have to roll out your sharp swords and things. I mean, I should imagine that Siren, you're using the dancing sword to chop up a path as well. Neville, what do you have? You've only got a rapier.
I do not only have a rapier.
Do you have something that you can use as like a machete?
No, I have the scimitar.
Oh yeah, you got the scimitar now. Forgot about it.
All I've got is a hand axe because I can't see a trident working well to clear a path.
I have a dagger, I have a scimitar, I have a rapier, I have a dagger, I have a whip.
You could do some weeding with that trident, just pitchfork it.
I can do some ground loosening to plant a fucking tree.
But as you move forward in the forest, as you leave the immediate area around where you found Alderoot's desiccated body, you start seeing more signs of life around you. You start hearing the forest coming alive. You can hear the songs of birds around you. And after a while, I would like you guys to all make me some perception checks.
What if we're not good with perception?
That's your problem.
You've got advantage at least.
Wow.
Excuse me.
Carrius with a 9, Carolus with an 18, Siren with a 24, the Chef Bob with a 15, Xerxes with a 14, and Bims with a 19. The good news is that everybody except for Carcarius, I don't know why, you're looking up at those webs as well. You start to notice as this is now maybe say 4 or 5 hours worth of traveling. You start to notice what appears to be the remnants of buildings that have been incorporated into the trees themselves, and you recognize the same kind of black stone that you've seen before in your travels here in the Dreadwood. As you start approaching a place where you can see that there was clearly some sort of like little outpost or village, you almost trip as you cross what seems to be a boundary wall that has been pushed over, and the grass has just overtaken it, and the vines and things around you. Siren, because you got a 24. You. What was that funny noise?
That's my dog. Yes.
I've lost my train of thought.
I got 24.
Yeah, you got a 24. So
Alright.
in particular, you start to notice when you're looking at these buildings and things, you start identifying what you believe to be a pattern. You see certain of the buildings seem to be single-story structures that must have been houses of some sort. But you can see in some of the larger trees, there seems to be buildings up in the branches above you as well. And what seems to be the ruined remains of staircases that may have inspiraled up and encircled some of these trees. So it's very much typical of a lot of Elven building work, that they incorporate the trees into their buildings. But yeah, you're seeing the same dark stone that seems to have been almost magically sealed into the trees. You can't. It actually becomes difficult to tell where the tree ends and the stone begins.
And where's the ring pointing?
The ring is pointing straight through.
Well, shall we follow the ring straight through? Just be very careful not to disturb too much. What do you guys think?
Good.
Yep. So follow the ring.
And perhaps move at half pace, just in case something wants to jump us.
Yes, and look for traps.
Okay, so you are being cautious, in other words.
Yes.
Very.
Are you trying to be sneaky as well, or? Because I'll say if you're moving quietly and slowly, you can make stealth checks with advantage, if you'd like.
Okay. Yeah, that's definitely something I would like to do.
All right. So do so.
Stealth with that.
And
So
once
the
in his
spiders
life,
eating
Macarius gets to roll a straight stealth.
It's a good thing I had advantage.
Not that it helped.
Nope. I had a 4 and a 6.
Wow! Luckily for you, this is a group check. So let's tally some stealth checks, shall
Oh
we?
my god.
So a 19 for Siren, 4 for Macarius, 13 for Carolus. Wow, Peter, you are
Plus
not
7 there.
quiet monk. Ah, that's so funny. All right, I won't need Bims's stealth. Don't worry.
So, the reason I'm noisy is because I'm casting aid while I'm walking. And I'm just going to cast it on 3 people just in case.
Just in case. So as you start moving through these buildings, you hear, like I say, you hear these birds and things all around you. It's eerie though. You can almost feel there's a presence nearby. Do you guys inspect the buildings at all, or are you just passing through?
I think that's just passing through, because if this is Elven structures,
Yeah, let's not mess with it.
All right.
he said we must respect Elven stuff and not disturb anything. So I would rather not disturb it.
So Xerxes and Bob, you can roll your max HP up by 5 for 8 hours.
Okay.
I have pretzels. Oh my god.
Is it?
Max HP.
Yeah.
Is it Xerxes and Bob?
Xerxes, Bob, and Siren.
So, okay.
Thank you.
But, okay, so
What's my max HP?
51.
It's 56.
I just need to write down how much my mix is.
You know that there's like a notes field that you can use.
No, I'll write it down. I'm specially hello.
So
We
you
know
guys
you're
managed to quietly pass through to the outskirts on the opposite side of this village.
Is it still pointing away from the village now?
It's still pointing away from the village. And as you're looking down where you're traveling at the moment, you can actually see that there seems to be a pathway. Similar to what you experienced at those sunken pools, there's a pathway leading out of this village, but you can see the trees have grown over it and through it in places. So you can follow it, and it seems to be going in the same direction as the ring, more or less. So you're still going carefully and quietly, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that would be a good idea.
Yep. Me as well.
Gonna re-roll.
No.
Continue.
I'm going to just continue with those rolls for now. When it's time, I'll ask you to what you want to do. So as you start moving through this forest and you're following this path, the green light on the edge of that ring, for a moment you're not certain, is it your imagination or does it seem to be getting brighter? But you're sort of torn. You're uncertain. Is the ring getting brighter or is the forest around you getting darker? And it is that it could be something with the time of day, but it's around noon at the moment. And yeah, it's eerie. It's weird. It's definitely making the neck hairs stand up a little bit. But as you go forward, you start hearing a different sound coming from all around you. It sounds like laughter.
Not the chattering of mandibles.
No.
Is it like creepy laughter or like someone's genuinely happy?
Make some perception checks for me.
Probably kids laughing.
Yeah, kids laughing in a dark wood, that's always a...
Yeah.
So,
It's like,
I want to know what this laughing is.
I love the sound of children's laughter.
Siren.
Unless I live at home alone.
Yeah, I know. It's like you guys rolled well. Carcarius with a 22, Siren with a 25, Xerxes with an 8, the chef Bob with a 22, Burns with a 10, and Carolus with a 13. Carcarius, Siren, and the chef Bob. You find yourselves, turning your head, trying to ascertain a direction. And it sounds at first as if it's coming from your left. Then you hear this laughter from your right, and it sounds like a woman laughing. Then it sounds like children laughing. Then you can hear the deep-throated laughs, of men. It's weird. It's all around you, and every time you hear a new laugh, it's coming from a different direction.
I don't like the sounds of this.
That's sad if you think about it.
What does the ring say? Still continue.
Still continue.
Then I would say we redouble our efforts of being very, very careful and proceed.
I don't see anything from
No,
We
you
just
don't,
follow
you
the
don't
ring.
see anything from your vantage point flying above the rest either. For you, you're a special case. When you're hearing these voices, because of your perspective being up, it's even more eerie for you. Because it sounds like you're flying, about 20, 30 feet above the rest? But when you turn your ears, you also hear the same laughter, but you can't make out the different cadences of the laughter. You can't tell it's woman, it's man, it's child. You just hear this raucous laughter all around you, and it seems to be at your level, the level that you're flying at.
What the fuck?
It's so weird. I'll tell everyone. Can you hear this weird laughter? It's weird.
Oh yeah, everybody can hear it.
Everyone, yeah.
but where's it coming from?
This is creepy.
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
Maybe it's the souls of the dead.
Or
But, I mean, we had like deads around us when we fought at that for the sword. So it could be something like that.
Richard,
Yeah.
take a point of inspiration.
What?
Woohoo!
How dare you?
For putting 2 and 2 together. Yeah, if you'd like, you can make just a straight wisdom roll for me. Okay, not great, but yeah, you have a suspicion that what you've just said is most likely the case. There are definitely lingering souls in this forest. You have met some of them before.
Maybe this means there's another challenge up ahead.
That's nice.
Maybe more shiny ones.
Or these are all the people from the village we just went through.
Possibly.
I think it's the village.
But Siren, wouldn't your sword lady know?
Cinnamon, right?
Not cinnamon, Cinnabon.
I don't remember your name. Sorry, I'm very terrible with names. I don't remember their names.
I don't think anyone in this party is good with names except Alan because he writes them down.
I wrote it down somewhere.
I still choose not to use them.
The joke is, it wasn't even anything like cinnamon. It's caramel. And you said caramel.
Caramel, cinnamon, Cinnabon, same thing.
They're both sweet.
Chocolate sundae.
Cinnamon burns.
Hopeless. Anyway, so as you start
Hey,
progressing
spicy
further,
lady.
you start to see the trees ahead of you very similarly to before. You weren't off in your speculation. There is something up ahead, a clearing of sorts. How do you approach this lightening of the tree growth around you? Are you still doing it cautiously and everything? Right?
Well, if we're suspecting, it's like the clearing before with the challenge.
I think it's safe to assume it's something like that, or.
But there's a path leading to it.
Well, let's make Beirut 7 foot in and just bolts on in.
No, I think it's
What the hell?
This is the one place in the Dreadwood I think it's going to be okay to just go.
Yeah.
So, as you start stepping out from the forest, two things strike you as unusual. This clearing, you can clearly see a pathway. You know, your eyes sort of go from down. You're looking down at the pathway, and you're looking up. You see the road continues all the way to the other side, and it seems to be in better condition here because there's no trees that have overgrown it. But the clearing that you are in is perfectly circular. And you can see that there is also a boundary wall around it. It seems to be keeping the trees, the growth at bay, though the boughs above you, the branches above you, are hanging over maybe 3, 4, or 5 meters into the clearing. But as you start getting nearer to the center of the clearing, you get that weird feeling again that you're not alone. And as you look up, the clouds part for a moment, and there's this shining silver moonlight that just magnifies itself in this glade. And as you look around, you can see you are surrounded. There must be maybe 50 or 60 people, but they seem to be these crystalline figures that are just frozen.
Are they small or are they normal size?
Give me some perception checks.
I want to put perception check on freaking speed dial.
Or drop it on your hotbar.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. The chef Bob, Carcarius, and Siren again. Xerxes with the 2. Alan, what is going on with your perception rolls again tonight?
Too high.
And Bims also notices it, by the way. as you take in these figures all around you, you can see that some of them seem to be laughing, some of them seem to be dancing, and they all seem to be elves. You do notice there are adults, there are children, there are older looking elves, but it's you can't see their features clearly because it looks like they're just these statues made out of ultra thin glass that are glowing ever so slightly. And as you stand in the middle of all these figures, you can hear that laughter all around you. And I need you all to make me some wisdom saves, please.
No,
Crap.
I'm good. I'm good. I don't want to.
Shit. That's close.
Yeah, that was huge.
That
I
was
don't wanna.
freaking close.
I don't do well in
Sorry,
saving.
make what check? I didn't catch that with the freaking lightning strike.
Oh, was there a lightning strike?
Oh!
You can hear it.
No, that's mine.
Just heard it now. Thunder.
That's mine.
Wisdom save, please, Neves.
Wisdom save. Don't we have advantage on saving throws or something? No.
No,
Not that anymore.
if I have the other,
There's the other one.
yeah.
Okay.
Speaking of
Damn it.
hope,
Should I do a wisdom save as well?
Yes, everyone. Yeah.
No, you automatically
Because of
fail.
lightning.
Automatically fail.
Because of lightning.
if you have to
No.
ask the question, you
Yeah,
automatically.
because you weren't listening, so you didn't know that you had to say it.
Alright, so Silent
Silent.
Xerxes with Bims and Carolus. Beirut and Calcarius, you are somewhat surprised when your companions start moving towards the nearest of these figures, but they all go towards a different one, almost as if they're being called.
Okay, wait. Are we standing in the clearing and they're walking out towards the people on the edge of the clearing?
No,
Is
the
it like-
people aren't on the edge. The people are all around you in the middle of this clearing.
It's
In the
not,
clearing.
it's not like being charmed, is it?
It's not like being charmed, no. Not in the sense that you mean it. Not under a spell. It's more a strange compulsion.
Okay, so who's going? Xerxes is going. Siren is going.
Bims and Carolus.
Bims and Carolus. So it's only me and Calcarius.
That are watching your companions walk towards these figures.
Calcarius, shall we like hold them back?
I was going to say, I'm going to try and grab whoever's closest to me just by the arm. And try and
Yeah,
stop.
I'll try and grab one arm of Siren and one arm of Xerxes.
Okay.
No, it should not be hard for me.
So it doesn't take much effort to stop them walking, and you can see that for a moment their eyes sort of were clouded, and then they're like, you guys regained your senses completely as soon as Calcarius and Beirut grab hold of you.
Okay, then as I've got Siren near me, I'm going to ask Siren, does Aramel know anything about these people?
Wait, can I respond?
Well,
Yes,
good
yeah,
point to go.
you're in complete
I'll ask her
control
Step
then.
out of it once I've got you.
Oh, okay. I'll just ask her then. It was weird. Do you know what's going on here? I think that's the word you're looking for.
And her voice speaks into your mind, and she says, "This was one of the villages that we lost.
I'm sorry to hear
Their
that.
magic was ripped from them by a dark creature.
Oh, damn. That's brutal.
What you see here is not even their souls. It is the echo of their souls.
So that they're not there anymore.
They're not really there,
Yes.
but
There's a remnants of it.
there is something of them still left in this world. Much as I am trapped within this blade,
Mm.
I can feel that my people are trapped in something else.
Is there a way? There should be a way to free them. I'm guessing. We'll find a way.
That knowledge is beyond me, she replies.
Oh no, I just didn't. We'll figure it out. Oh Jesus, sad guys. Sadness.
But I get the sense this compulsion that tried to come over me and that got the others, is it something I feel that is still happening, or is it a once-off?
Interesting. What would we classify this as?
Yeah.
Make me an Arcana check.
Essentially, I'm trying to decide if it's worth casting Beacon of Hope to give us advantage if it happens again while we move through here.
Make some Arcana checks for me. Whoever would like to.
There's like a
Arcana checks.
delay.
Do we need to be proficient, or do we just need to be a
Well,
caster?
technically, this is actually no wait.
Oh,
No.
I
This is Carcarius
I can help you.
reasoning through this, right?
Yeah.
So I'll just work off of your Arcana check for now. Sorry, Mickey. What were you saying?
I can help you. God damn it. Every 10. That's fine.
This is so otherworldly. You have no experience of something like this. But you strongly suspect it might be something to do with what you know already about the Dreadwood. The veils between the Dreadwood and other realms, other dimensions,
Yeah.
other places of being is particularly fragile and thin. And you don't know, you haven't heard this conversation that Siren had with her sword, but you do intimate that this is probably something to do with that.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna say to everyone, 'cause not knowing if it'll happen again or not. Look, I'm gonna try and aid us here, but we'll have a minute to get out of here, essentially, with some beneficial, trying to avoid getting called by these spirits or whatever they are.
Yeah.
Their souls.
Age is lost. It's not a concentration, eh?
No, Beacon of Hope is concentration.
But
Yeah,
aid
aid lasts. Yeah.
Yeah.
Aid lasts for 8 hours, so that's not a problem.
Alright.
Oh, that's gonna be loud.
So, do you guys want to do anything else in this glade?
I would like to say hello while providing a distraction if necessary.
What do you like? Just say it quietly, like a normal tone of voice?
We see a path out.
I'll say hello, but I'll be speaking in Elven.
Yeah, you can see the path still runs out to the other side of the clearing, and you'll be speaking in Elven.
I'll be speaking in Elven, yeah.
You hear Beiru's voice ring out all around you, and in the moonlight, each of those silent elvish figures seems to resonate for a moment, and you hear your voice thrown back at you from all directions. Slightly changed.
And I'll say, how are you all doing over here?
You hear the same words. How are you all doing over here? Bounce back at you.
Through this
That's
interaction,
disturbing.
does it look like anyone's getting affected again and being called, or...?
No.
Okay. Now then I'm going to hold off on Beacon of Hope and just suggest we start walking and get out of here.
Wow, you heard that thunder.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
me, sorry.
If we continue moving slowly, I'll
And I think
keep trying to keep talking, like, you know, something like, is there somebody here that I can speak to? Kind of thing.
I'm just going to
Keep
say
asking questions as we're walking out.
hands off of
Inside.
weapons, guys. Just don't make any threats of that.
We're here to see the wizard.
Let's just skip along the path.
You come across a tin man. No, I'm joking.
Clink, clink.
That was good. But no, as you moving towards the exit, so to speak. As you get closer to that side, you can see that single pathway. The main pathway is probably around 7 to 8 feet wide. But as you're looking, it almost looks like a peace sign in reverse, if you will. As the pathway is going straight ahead of you, you see that there's a branch that splits off to the left and a branch that splits off to the right at a point, maybe about, say, 20 meters away from the edge.
And what does the ring say?
Straight ahead.
Well, that's where we go. Straight ahead.
So you continue to move quietly. There are a couple of figures that are near to the road, but none of them are actually standing on the road where you are walking. But as you pass some of these figures that are actually quite near to the road, you actually feel there's like a chill in the air around you. And I mean, the rest of the time, this forest has been, quite humid, quite muggy, quite oppressive in nature. There's been a thick mist all around you all the time. But here, it's sort of cleared up. But, like I say, you feel, as you pass these figures, there's an intense, almost bone-chilling cold that seeps into you from their direction. It's subtle, but you can feel it.
Is it unpleasant?
It's uncomfortable, yeah. But you think that if you were to actually try to touch one of those figures, you'll probably freeze your hand. And join them in death. No, I'm joking.
I start
So how
walking
far
a
are we from
little
the
bit
edge?
faster.
He just starts shuffling.
So the dwarf takes the lead. Okay. As we're going along, let me know as soon as we get to the edge, and we're about to walk over the edge.
Yeah, but as you are continuing to ask, is anybody there, and that the volume of your voice is, as you drop it, you notice that echo that was thrown back at you doesn't take place anymore. But eventually you do get to the edge, and as you get to that edge and you kind of glance back over your shoulders, as I'm sure you guys would all do, for one last glimpse.
At the edge, I would not glance back. I would turn around and I'll say, last chance if anybody wants to chat.
Say it loudly.
No, not loudly. I'll just say it normally, in Elvish.
Okay. No response.
I don't think
But
they'll respond.
as you do so, and you're looking out the way you came, the clouds above you cover the glade once again, and all of those figures disappear.
Was there any webs in the trees?
Around here.
Trust
Make
you.
Make a perception check.
Any talking spiders?
I'm not even going to look. I don't care.
Yeah, we're out east.
Yeah. Wasn't there a dragon somewhere in here as well?
Yeah, spider dragon.
Spider dragon?
Not this.
Oh,
That dragon got lonely in the Dreadwood.
No, oh god.
you do not notice any spider webs above you.
Okay, so it cleared out.
For now. You're not sure, though. So, as you start progressing further, it is now nighttime. You are starting to feel you're getting a bit weary. How long would you go on for before you decide to look for a place to camp? Would you put a lot of distance
from when we woke
away?
up?
No, yeah. I mean, you guys have been traveling slowly and most of the day. You have discovered a couple of things, but like I say, the moon was out. It's nighttime. You guys need to start looking for a camp. But what I want to know is, are you going to camp nearby to that meadow, or are you going to camp? Are you going to try and put at least like a couple of miles
I think
Between
we're
you.
pretty safe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chill right on the edge, just as long as we're out of the damn circle. We should
Okay,
be fine.
cool. 100%.
But I do reckon a mile or whatever away.
Yeah, not.
Not
Not
gonna.
right next door.
What is a wolf? What Nick Jackal Chick Knack Jackalson?
Chick neck.
Nick Jackal.
Is he still alive?
Oh, we're on point with names. Yeah, he's still alive. He's still there. I think he
Apparently.
was shoved in a pouch or something.
Yeah, he's just YOLO. He's just on my on my belt.
He probably starts yipping that he's hungry.
He can fit on your belt.
He's on your belt.
I've got a choker on him. I can hang him from my belt if I want to.
Just by the neck on your belt.
Yeah, you remember those long ago with those McDonald's keyrings with the sheep and the
Oh,
and the dog and the whatever.
amazing.
The thing is,
no.
you were flying 30 feet off the ground, so...
He's probably dead by now.
He's probably dead.
Yeah.
Would
No,
you
I wouldn't
pick him
really
up?
hang him from my belt, like by his neck. That's a little bit swag.
Okay, his waist then.
So,
Give him a harness. Clip
Yeah,
it on his
harness.
back.
I like to think that Xerxes is fluttering above you guys, but
God damn it.
the lead is long enough on this.
The dog is just walking.
It's just it's either that or it's just floating next to
But
Bailey's
then
head.
it's got that thing like when you hold the dog above the water and it starts paddling.
Yes.
I don't like the rain.
Oh, it starts raining. No, I'm joking.
No.
So, okay, you guys are looking for a camp. Give me your choice.
Long as it
Perception
does-
or survival.
As long as it doesn't hail.
I'm okay.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think.
Always wary of hail. Wow. Xerxes
Wow.
coming out
Let's
strong
try survival.
with a
Hello.
19.
Fuck, it doesn't matter what I roll.
That hurts.
What are we rolling? Survival or?
Survival or perception.
Alright. So, Xerxes, from your perspective in the trees,
Survival first.
you notice it as more or less the same time as Vicarious does, and Siren. Just like you. Why are you guys rolling so well now with 17s and 23s? Really?
I'm gonna be jump scared by the thunder and just warning you.
It was a twitch. But anyway,
Oh.
you do find a spot in the forest that seems to be mostly dry. The trees, it's sort of like one of the larger trees has made a nice little bowl that's a little depression between its roots that you guys can camp in, and you think that you could even risk a fire without drawing too many unwanted eyes. You feel it's fairly defensible.
What?
So-
And this is the eastern side of the Dreadwood.
Yeah.
Central eastern.
You guys are... I did have it on that map. Let me see. I think I did actually point it out on the map. Oh, I think I did it with this side. Hang on. You guys have the Greyhawk map still?
World map.
Yeah, the world map.
Maybe.
Just need to find where the fuck we are again.
Yes, there we go.
You are here.
I don't know.
Once this thing opens up,
Wait, no, just double click on.
Yeah, okay.
No, I don't have it. Imagination.
Imagination.
Oh.
Or I could just do that.
Oh,
And force it upon you. But yes, you guys are basically more or less there in the Dreadwood at this point, heading towards the most central eastern part of it.
Yeah, should be kind of okay, but not really, but kind of.
Okay, so who's taking first watch? I had
I'll do it.
last time of Xerxes, then second watch Carcarius and Carolus, then third watch Siren and the Chef Bob.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
All good? Alright.
That's fun.
So, be sure to knock off some of your rations, please.
How much is some?
Yeah, I was about to say, how much is some?
1 for each of you.
2 for Xerxes, because he has to feed the dog.
Did you guys actually remove rations the last time you guys long rested? After
I
the fight?
don't think at the tree. No.
You should probably deduct 2 then.
Okay.
I can't find my rations.
Bums, go find food. I'm running out.
I still have my poetry book.
Didn't you guys get a bunch of rations from chopping up the bear?
Isn't it in the bag of whatever?
Oh, did we?
I seem to recall there
I don't
being...
recall that.
Do we get it?
Maybe I was wrong. Rations, 24.
Ah. I'll be having some of those.
Roast lizard.
Electrifying experience.
Yeah, because you guys must went postal on that thing and failed your nature checks and just butchered the poor thing.
No, we didn't.
Poor thing, it tried
Dice
to kill
betrayed
us.
us.
But also, what poor thing? It tried to kill us. Deserved what it got.
It was defending its territory.
What territory?
It killed the tree.
Which was his
Don't
territory?
make it sound like it's my fault.
Yes, you created this world.
I just make this shit up.
Exactly. You just admitted to it.
Anyway, so as you guys start your rest and that, I need Xerxes. I take it Bims is helping you out, right?
Yep, and I'm casting Dragon's Breath on him before we go to bed. So I mean, you start the watch, I guess, so that he can go and hunt and practice and fly around and stuff.
How long does Dragon's Breath last?
Not the whole 1 minute.
Like a minute.
Yeah, so he's literally just gonna fly around and hunt and whatever.
So, I like to imagine it's like this. You cast the spell on him. What breath are you giving him?
He wants fire for sure.
Okay, give him fire breath. You guys
Pink fire.
are there trying to light your campfire, and the next minute Bims lands and just burps. And he's happy. He's like, "What's for dinner?"
Somewhere in the trees, go look.
Whatever you can catch.
Yeah.
Make sure it's got 8 legs.
I like this idea.
No.
So, Bims goes hunting. Make a survival check for Bims, please, Alan.
Okay.
And you can make me a perception check.
For him? Or for me to see if he's doing it?
You perception, him survival. You're supposed to be on watch, so you should be watching.
There you go. Perfect.
Alright.
Oh, we're sleeping.
Xerxes, you start yawning and you sort of nod off without really paying much attention to your duty. Sometime later, you get a bit of a fright as you feel Bim's claws latch onto your shoulder for a second before he retracts them. And he says, "There's nothing living here, boss.
Oh, that's good.
I didn't find anything. Not even a bug. No birds, no bugs.
Wait, the forest
gives
is
me the
quiet?
creeps."
That's great news. Here's a ration.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
The
creepy.
forest around you has become eerily quiet.
That's
So you give him a ration.
Yeah.
And he says, as he bites into this bit of behir, he says, "These things, I remember them. They are our mortal enemies. I am eating the flesh of my enemy."
Gonna make you much stronger.
Let's hope so. And he just piles in.
That's only a minute of time that's passed, right? Does he also have to make a perception check?
He went hunting.
Oh, he properly went
You
hunting.
were watching. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright.
That's what you told him to do. But you realize it's probably been a couple of hours, and you should probably wake up the next lot for their turn on watch.
Alright, shall be done.
Vicarious and Carolus, you are woken up. It is your turn. Are you doing anything special?
Anything special?
Not specifically.
Not having any conversations or anything like that?
No, I'll probably do a prayer here and there throughout the watch.
Oh, Procan, I am so far away from your sea. I am in a sea of trees.
Little jar of salt water with me that I used to pray.
A little bit of beach sand. Oh, goodness.
Pull a Davy Jones. I need to carry the sand with me wherever I go.
Pretty much.
I'm just gonna walk around the camp a bit, check around.
So, give me some perception checks.
We have rain. So,
Finally. More than 10.
can't wait.
After around an hour or so of watching and listening, you hear what sounds like a branch on the ground snapping somewhere near to your camp, Carolus. Do you investigate?
Do I, see the eyes, or...?
No. All you heard was the snap of a branch.
Yes, I'm gonna go investigate with my dark vision, at least.
Alright. Are you trying to be sneaky?
Yes.
Give me a stealth roll, please.
Let's see how...
Do you alert Parcarius?
Yes, I'm gonna... Well, at least I'm gonna whisper to him.
Alright.
Well, you hear something.
Mm.
Let's go check it out.
I'll bring it back.
Nice. 21. Are you also checking it out, Richard?
Yeah, because I would have been going with him.
Give me a stealth check.
Oh god, I'm gonna be going very soon.
Oh, nice.
Wow. For the first time
Nice.
ever, Carcarius manages to be nearly as stealthy as you, Carolus. As you guys creep towards where Carolus heard the sound, you see a figure leaning out from behind a tree and watching you. And as you see it realize that you have noticed it, it disappears behind a very thick trunk of this tree.
Is it big? Like an orc, or is it small like him?
It looks to... You have dark vision. Carcarius, Richard, you don't have dark vision, hey?
No.
Don't think you do.
No, I do.
Do you?
Yeah. Remember we justified it because I was living underwater.
No, that was with your previous character.
Oh, yeah.
That I killed.
I know, but yeah. But I think Asma's... Yeah,
I think they just naturally get it, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so both of you, the figure that you see, that you caught a glimpse of, you just saw this heavy cowl. You couldn't see any features. It was just this impenetrable blackness. But it looks like it would be tall for a human. Maybe about 7 foot tall. 7.5 feet.
7.5 feet.
Mhm.
Like, bigger than Andre the Giant. Sure.
And you could see that well, from what you saw of it, it looked like it was as thick as what its tallness would indicate. It was a large creature.
And then you say it just disappeared.
Behind a tree trunk.
Behind the tree trunk. The tree trunk. Yes, there we go.
No flaming horse. Or is that a different campaign?
Yeah, there's no flames with it.
No, there's no light whatsoever.
No long noses.
No long noses. No.
Warty long noses.
No.
It wasn't the hag. Okay.
Do you take
I'm
over
gonna-
it?
I think let's.
I can actually. My movement speed is so.
Look, if you go after it, I'm going to hang back to be able to warn everyone else if anything goes awry.
Yeah, I'm gonna dart after it.
All right. The chase is on. So,
Can I hear like branches breaking and stuff? It's big.
you don't hear any branches breaking at the moment, but you do take off. Are you like dashing forward? Are you using your monk abilities to dash forward and try catch it unawares?
Yeah, let me try and catch it unawares. Because my movement speed is 40.
Make me an.
So if I dash, it's 8.
Just so that I have some numbers to crunch.
Athletics. Acrobatics.
No
'Cause it's-
athletics.
Speed.
All right. That was weird. I have no idea what just happened. My computer just rolled for itself. I was nowhere near the mouse or the keyboard, and it just rolled a random dice.
Ghost in the PC.
Mm-hmm. It's that strange figure. It's taken control. No. With a 13, you put in a dash of speed and you get around the side of that tree. And as you look, I want you to make me a... what would it be? Make me another perception check.
Oh. That window's
All right.
closed.
You look up, and this figure is maybe about 20 meters above you. You can actually see its hands, its claws now are embedded in the wood, and it's hanging upside down. But what's weird is you would expect its robe to fall over it, but it doesn't.
Oh God.
It's robe.
Mm-hmm.
It has a robe.
It jumps down on top of you.
Is he
Can I
still within sight
touch
of me, or like do I have eyes on him, or is he just disappeared?
He has disappeared behind the trunk. You could probably hear where he's run to, but don't think you'll have a direct line of sight. And I now just want to quickly grab something here. I need a map.
So it's 20 meters. It ran 20 meters up the trunk. Grab with one hand inside the trunk, and then
It's basically just hanging onto the trunk upside down.
like a orangutan.
Not even. Something
Sure.
like a spider.
Oh, no, fuck.
I feel bad, but yeah.
But it only has 4 legs. 4.
That you can see.
Fuck. Well, I think I know what it is.
That was perfect.
I can quickly guess.
Sorry, I'm just busy trying to grab everybody's tokens quickly before I. You did like have feathers summoned, hey Neville?
Yeah, the feathers were with me. Of course, feathers was with me.
Alrighty. I need everybody to roll me some initiative, please.
How can I roll initiative if I'm sleeping?
You are still going to be rolling initiative.
I'll be
The ones
rolling
on the other trees.
somewhere.
Come on, that was supposed to be 17. For fuck's sakes.
The die are on my side. I'm so tired right now.
I want to. Let's see how the Cthulhu Dice Tower treats me.
Poorly, I assume.
I need to find the right dice first. Some of these guys are assholes.
Rolls.
Here we go.
Has anybody not rolled?
Yeah, Cthulhu Dice Tower is a no-go. That was a 4.
Nevs, what's Feathers' initiative?
Trying to get his freaking sheet up here. Hold on. Yeah, he rolled spectacularly.
Wow. Nat 1 for Feathers. Well done.
Fastest owl in the West.
I'm convinced that bird is Errol.
It is not Errol.
Righty.
Observer's still on the other map, eh?
Yeah, I'm gonna grab Observer in a second.
We made whack.
That sounds so funny, Mickey.
He's licking me.
Alrighty.
Oh,
And
enjoy
now
it.
I need
A break?
a little something. A break.
A break.
Do we need to take a break?
Yeah.
Should we take a break, guys?
Quick break.
Before we get into this. Well, let me unveil your opponent.
I would think it's an Ettercap.
It's a person, huh?
Told you.
No, I'm out. No, this is not how the doubles were told it.
I don't see anything.
That's not
Oh,
how the
hang on,
doubles
I haven't done this. There we go.
I could see it.
Yeah, somehow you were on the map, but nobody else
Yeah.
was.
Well, all I'm saying is the novels did not tell me it would happen like this.
7.5 foot elf with claws.
I still don't see it. Where is it?
That's
next
right
to me.
over there. That was
Oh,
fast.
they're over there.
It's not friggin' invisible. Alright, so shall we take a 5-minute break? Get some
Sounds good.
refreshments and whatnot?
Unblur my eyes.
Siren.
And blur your eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel the same. I feel like I must go splash my face with cold water. Ellen's
stand
already
outside.
zoned out there. Texting.
Yeah, it's break time.
It's break time. You are permitted. Alright, cool. Where's my fucking mute button? There we go.
Oh wow. Like what he did with his camera.
Who did with what camera?
Gordon did with his. It's blurred. Why up? No, I should maybe put this up.
Yeah.
Oh, look nice. Yeah. Hmm. Sorry. Wow. It's a butterfly, but it can work as a substitute. Now it's a really weird bow. Kan ek jou help? That's okay. That's okay.
What did you want?
Daar. Kom. Kom. Jy sê wat misspring het. Nou sê hy nou. Oh, Christie.
Hy klink jy baie vriendelik.
Nou, hy was deur een grosse gooi. Hy was deur 3 generasie van katte.
Look op hy idol.
Ja.
Hopelijk start hy nie.
He was raised by cats, so he's very vocal.
My brain did something
Hy
funny
praat
there.
baie.
Gordon, you're muted.
Oh, I'm muted. I heard he was raised by cannibals.
Yes, my dog was raised by
Sometimes.
cannibals, and this is why I'm not dating.
What is on your head?
It's a butterfly that I folded. I now have many butterflies on my table that I...
It's a butterfly.
A butterfly!
As long as it's not a botfly.
I know, butterflies suck. Butterflies. I want to stick them on my closet, but that's effort.
Can you spray it with like glow in the dark paint?
No, but that would be cool. No, me, I'm the tired one.
I'm exhausted. But anyway.
I'm the retired one.
Oh shoot, I just realized I
Retired?
never actually clicked on the let's go to break button.
That's fine. They just heard my dog starting up.
I haven't done our last session's video even. Oh fuck, I forgot about it. I'm surprised somebody didn't leave me a nasty comment on YouTube. Like, where's the next episode? You people just disappeared off the face of the earth for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
We need a bigger following. For
Like, you know that thing when it's like just the rainbow appears, but you just go, pandemic.
So,
That shit.
I suppose I should need to still do my obligatory welcome back everyone.
Yeah, you could just cut it.
Something like that. So, when we left off, something weird happened.
Yeah.
Corollas was being pounced upon.
By what?
Yeah. Phrasing.
By something.
Roll to see if it's good. Boring.
Do we know what this thing? Oh no, I'm sleeping. I have no idea what this.
I'm
thing
also
is.
sleeping.
No idea what's going on.
I thought it's an etacap.
It is not. Oh, I forgot to do one little thing for the
Oh,
stream.
that's very funny.
And that is change this to that. And there you go. Voila. Alright, so this thing pounces down towards you. It launches itself. Only one of which, okay, cool. And it's seeking to grapple you, but it's going to make an unarmed strike against you. Does a 25 to hit?
Yes, but it's something with grapple. Let me quickly check something. I have a feat for that.
I have a feat for that.
Yes.
Damn it, what the hell did I do with my soda water? Oh well.
Oops.
No, sorry. on character. I thought I had squat numbleness, but squat numbleness you can. It's a disadvantage against you.
So you take 11 points of damage, and I just need to double check something quickly.
Wait, is the HP? Do I need to roll it back to my?
That would have been 8 hours as we slept. So 8 is no longer.
Okay.
I
So,
don't know. We're still sleeping, so.
I still I
But I
don't
think
have.
because that was at the start in the morning when we went
Yeah.
off.
Yeah.
So
Hectic
as it
busy.
lands on top of you, the hood is knocked back, and what you see is a particularly large-looking elf, but this elf looks deathly pale. There isn't a head. There isn't a hair on his head, and his ears are exaggerated.
Shame, he's got cancer.
They don't look like elf ears. They look more like some sort of weird morphing between an elf and a bat.
I can't.
And this creature then decides to bite you, and it rears back, and you see long, sharp fangs.
I want to taste the blood.
God, an 18 hits?
Uh,
I guess now we've got a vampire monk.
well, maybe it's an upgrade.
Ouch!
I mean, you'll get some girls falling for you for certain.
Alright, that ends the surprise round. The Chef
Yeah.
Bob is asleep.
Am I grappled?
Double fuck.
Oh yes, you are. No, you're not grappled. Sorry.
He needs to make a strength.
Do I hear the commotion because of my cat ears?
Did we hear him scream like a little bitch when he got shot on?
I don't know. Corollas, did you shout out in pain when this thing jumped you?
Yeah, I probably said something bad about elves.
I've
it's
had
not
it
an
up
elf.
to here with these motherfucking elves.
This motherfucking tree.
Cool. I tell you what. You guys can wake up in the next round.
No.
Or no, wait. I'll do it this way. Make me some. I'm gonna roll a random number.
17.
You all wake up. I rolled a 6. None of you have a passive perception lower than 6, right?
I hope not.
It's close, but no.
That would make you very, very unwise. All right, so I'll reverse track a little bit. I'll say, okay, Le Chef Bob, you wake up to a horrifying scream. I'm still gonna find some music for
How
this.
horrifying.
Like somebody in a lot of pain.
Can I tell what direction it's coming from?
Also, I did say I'd stay back to warn the others if anything went wrong. So I feel that his
you can
pain, I would have.
You wake up and you can see Carcarius standing there, and you hear the same shout or the scream of pain from the same direction. That goes for all of you guys.
Alright, well, I'll stand up.
You stand up.
If I walk over there,
You have
will I
half
be
your
able to
movement
see him?
speed.
Yeah.
I'm basically a bat, so I don't really sleep prone.
No, you just sleep upside down.
Hey,
Oh,
you're
God.
hanging from the bronze.
Just imagine how bad that is, because then
His
the
robe does fall over.
It's a little bit thick. I need to, I suppose, indicate the thickness of this tree. Hey, let's say it's about that thick.
Which tree?
The tree that this thing.
Okay,
jumped
so
off
the
from.
tree was on that
Ah,
side.
Yeah.
Okay, so
So if I was there, just move me back to my original position.
All right.
Yeah, it doesn't help very much, does it? Let me just double check one thing of mine quickly here.
I'm so hungry.
What the hell was that?
He just evolved.
Yeah, apparently. Alright, yeah, no, to hell with it. Okay, I'm gonna walk, I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna go there.
Alright.
With a bonus action. I'm gonna dash.
By the way.
I need to feed.
To there.
Okay.
And then I will have advantage on my green flame blade attack.
That's smart.
Surprise bastard.
At least we know you're clean.
Don't sleep underneath me.
Yeah.
I think no one does.
Nobody wants to.
Hit.
So I hit. Oh,
Surprisingly.
such a pity I didn't freaking manage to get off my curse. But oh well, I guess that's good enough. Where's my damage? Oh, there we go. Damage. Hello. Wakey, wakey.
I'm so hungry.
He's like light damage.
Mm-hmm.
Oops. I'm gonna like yell back. We got a fight on our hands here.
Right? This way. Not there yet.
And that's about all I'm going to be able to do.
Bims is awake. What's Bims doing? Hello?
Listening for if, in case there may be another one of these things somewhere,
Alright, cool.
and flying in that direction.
Alright. So you do so. Or Bims does so. Why will it not allow me to... Oh, you know you can like just remove Bims, right?
I didn't quite, yeah, it's fine. I was gonna roll first, if I had to roll something.
No, he doesn't need to roll anything. So he flies in that direction and then...
That's it, he's listening for in case there's anything else other than us that he can hear.
Alright, make
Or see.
a perception check. For Bims, of course. Ooh. Bims does not hear anything else. Siren,
Yeah.
you hear this blood-curdling scream of pain. You'll notice Beirut running off towards a tree. What do you do?
Why are we yelling?
And then you hear him yell, we got a fight on our hands here.
Why are we yelling?
There's something in the
Fighting.
trees.
Loud noises.
The trees! The trees are alive!
They're speaking.
Sound
to
of
me.
music.
I'll get up and I'll
The
investigate.
trees are alive with the sound of vampires.
I'm sure that's how far I can move because I have to
Yes,
stand up.
15 feet.
Can I see what's going on?
Not quite. You can just see a little bit of Beirut from where you are, but that blue circle is the tree trunk.
Oh
This thing is
wow.
climbing. Yep.
Damn. Barry, what do your eyes
Wide.
see?
I see something big and ugly must die.
It doesn't help me. Fuck.
Apparently it's a, I don't know, looks like a, what do you think it is, monkey boy?
Monkey boy. Funny.
Kill it
Yeah.
with fire.
Monkey
Before it lays
boy.
eggs.
He's a monk.
Yeah, he's a monk.
Oh, I was like, whoa.
Not monkey.
Monkey boy.
Tired, so catch this inspiration if you will.
Okay.
Figuratively. A nice curveball.
So, Beru.
I will just tired. I can't see.
Anything else?
No, because I can't see it.
Cool.
So wait.
So, Carolus. This thing is attacking you. What do you do?
Yeah, with my bonus action, I'm gonna activate Sword Art, but Flame Art, I think it's now. Yeah.
So the forest around you is lit with bright light.
Gonna say, die you overgrown sturgeon. I'm gonna smack it.
Sturgeon?
Huh.
That's a fish.
The pretty fish.
So,
No, aren't sturgeons those bloody freaking flying creatures?
That's just a sturge.
sturge.
Sturgeons
That's
are
that's so. Oh. Do I get advantage on the hit?
You do. That's sturge.
Yeah.
You guys had so many sturges. Jeez, 26 hits. Roll some damage.
The sturge.
You have the thing activated.
Yes.
15 points. Ouch. It feels like this is in pain.
I'm gonna do it again.
Go for it.
Peter thinks he's fighting.
There's a sturgeon.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
there's-
So close.
25.
That's a pretty fish.
Roll some damage.
Well, Rich is about the same size.
17 points. Nice.
That looks like a diamond block.
And you can't do anything else.
Diamond?
No.
Cool. So I'll take a step back. Because Xerxes is always out of fucking range. And cast Beacon of Hope.
Do you need to have line of sight on people?
No, I don't think so. Choose any number of creatures within range.
Oh, okay, cool. Not within sight. Very nice wording there, Wizards of the Coast.
Except Beru, Bims is just out. So. Sorry, Bims. Don't die. And then...
But
Yeah,
if you go down one,
Yeah,
go down one. No, that's 30 feet.
is it? Okay. Bims, you're okay. Damn.
Does feathers get it as well?
Yeah, feathers can get it too. We just undo that. Pull it
you
up.
should just like flipping Oprah Winfrey, yeah. You get a beacon of light.
You don't die.
get a
You
beacon
don't
of
die.
light.
You don't die.
You get max healing. This is bad, people.
Except I can't do anything decent with a fucking bonus action. I'll now do that.
Yeah.
You can. You can heal.
No, I can't because it's a spell.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
And then he casts cantrip now, and he can't do that.
Yeah, because I have no fucking bonus action cantrips.
So, do you want to move some more?
Yeah, then I'll move a bit closer. Just still out of range.
Yeah, that's the tree trunk.
Okay, so there.
That will work. You get a good look at this once hooded figure. It's your turn.
Yeah.
It's disgusting. It really is. Because now he's covered in dwarf blood as well. And speaking of which, as you look at him, you see he licks his mouth, and the tongue that comes out is long and almost animal-like with a sharp point. And he just slurps all the blood that messed on his face and his neck. And he savors it for a moment. And you can actually see where Corollas' sword bit into him, you can see the wounds start to close.
Choice.
Need more fire.
But you hit him with fire.
Does
More
anybody
More
have
fire.
Trolls
You-
of fire.
You
bright
and I
light?
did.
I don't
you
think
and did
think
fire.
vampires work the same as trolls.
And you hear an elvish voice say, well, you've been hearing this voice shouting on the background, but it basically says the same thing. Sorry, my assistant is just kindly bringing me my soda water. Thank you. I lost my train of thought. What was I describing?
Alvin
voice.
Oh, an
Elven
that
voices
says,
in our heads.
I'm so hungry.
Bright light. Garlic.
And I will say back in Elven, well, you're now going to be dead.
It says, you look tasty.
Ew.
And you look ugly.
And
Wow.
he lashes out with his long claw-like hands.
If he attacks me, then
Yes.
impose disadvantage. You must say when people are going to attack me. So that I can say,
everything.
impose disadvantage.
He
Well,
didn't
there,
crit.
fine. Does a 24 hit?
He didn't crit and it's still at 27.
No, it does not. I'll use my reaction. And I will cast, oh, for Pete's sake. Use my reaction. There. My armor class now 25.
25?
Mhm.
How's it 25? Oh, because you've got that, what's her name?
Never bullshit.
Yeah, level bullshit. And when he sees that his claws are hitting against some sort of magical shield, it goes into a complete frenzy, and it tries it again. You can't impose disadvantage again, but it doesn't matter. He misses! Like a douche.
Yeah,
It ends his
he
turn.
frenzies some more and he hits and he hits and he hits and he realizes he can't do anything to
Does
the big
it?
oak.
I was gonna check one thing. That's it.
And I will bellow a nice laugh
Which brings us to Xerxes.
in Elven. A
Uh-huh.
nice elvish laugh.
How do you laugh in Elven?
It's very elegantly done. They're like
Yeah,
snobbish
true
laugh.
upper class, like condescending laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
I'll mimic that prince dude.
Oh god.
Can I
So-
see him from there?
You were sleeping, so you've only got half your movement speed, eh? Okay, that's
Right.
So, where would you like to move? Decisions.
What? Do I want this or that? Oh. Oh.
I had to make sure that Ellen is actually still with us.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna move there.
Alright.
Yeah.
Just be aware, the tree trunk is between you and the creature.
Yeah, so if he does happen to move out, I'm going to shoot a firebolt at him.
Cool. So you holding your action to cast Firebolt.
Yeah.
Feathers?
Feathers will... don't move the map, you stupid thing. I can't move feathers. How far is feathers away?
No, just give me an idea of where you want to move.
I want him to move nearby here, but stay in the air to provide advantage to anybody who attacks this creature that doesn't have advantage on him. Because myself and Corollas have got advantage on him.
That
But like
is
if got various
very
attacks.
general. You need to
No.
say who he is helping in specific. That is the help action. He is helping
Yeah,
Siren.
I know. That's what I'm busy thinking. Yeah, well, he'll be closest to Siren, so yeah, let him help Siren.
Siren, you have advantage on your next attack.
Okay.
And that ends Fibber's turn. Which brings us to Observer.
who will use the eyes of annihilation.
What about that?
So
have not recharged.
Observer is technically Uatu the Watcher.
Yeah.
The eyes have charged, by the way.
Oh.
Gone the whole day without using it.
Yeah, when we woke up at the tree. Yeah.
Yep.
Shit.
And the DM thought he had us.
My wand hasn't fully recharged yet.
I hope that isn't a euphemism.
I know.
And then I will say in Elvish.
Uh-huh. I feel like Beiru's just taking this opportunity to practice his Elvish.
Yep. Apparently I am.
At least I can understand it.
Yeah, I will say, I hope you like pain. And I will cast pain on him.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have my pain on me? I can't see. I've got so many things on me.
I see a curse. I don't see pain.
Yeah, pain's there now. And
Just be
then
careful. I see a curse IFT custom curse.
Yeah.
3.
yeah, there's one for cursed and one for pain.
Oh. Not
See,
the same
IFT
thing.
cursed and IFT pain. Yeah, it's two different curses that I have.
And you can have them both running at the same time.
I can, yes, if I want to, but the second one is not on him, so because I haven't used it yet.
Okay.
Which I don't know. It depends on how badly I hurt him now, but we'll see. Okay, so I will flamey him.
Go for it. Oh, 20 hits.
Better bloody hit. Do that. I'll do that.
Okay. 31 points of damage, partially resisted.
How much did he take? 28.
Hmm.
So 3 was resisted, which would be.
You feel your curse has little impact.
Necrotic.
Necrotic, yeah. I'm also thinking that. Okay.
Also, in real life, would you actually fucking know that?
Also a good question.
Probably.
All right.
Yeah.
Thumbs all yours. I will say in what? Whatever I speak that he speaks.
Bims doesn't speak.
No, but if he understands.
Yep.
What language Thumbs understands, by the way?
Common and Draconic.
That one.
Have to be common.
Shit, son.
Decisions.
Hey, fat man, want potion?
I know, you see. So, I mean, I'm the lightest in our group.
Are you
Well,
the lightest?
Not according to him.
I know.
Tasty.
Maybe. I'm just gonna say thanks, Bims. Yes, please.
If I wanted to get really meta, I would say that when he licked his chops, ooh, it tastes like KFC.
Oh god. Whatever that means in this world.
Yeah.
It's not fried chicken.
I'll think of an analog. 7
should actually
points
call
of
it-
healing.
We should call it DFC here.
It's
Dwarf.
the paramedic
Uh,
wins. It's a paramedic dragon.
You should get him a cute like hat. or
With like a
thing.
cross on it.
So you can
A
one of
nurse's
those-
outfit.
Yeah,
like,
and
one of those Saint Bernard, one of those Saint Bernard like little things to go
The
around his
colors, yes.
No.
I like that idea.
oh,
neck. And a nurse outfit.
We could just get him a patch on his satchel,
yeah.
like some scout badges and.
It's so wrong. It's so wrong. Siren, you're up.
Cool.
What
I'll
did you
walk up to the thing. I'm pretty sure I have to walk around. Like there? Can I
Tree
get
has
there?
disappeared.
Sorry, quick question. Max healing, is that only from you, Richard?
Oh no, any healing.
Oh yeah, so that actually means that he should get another, 3 points of healing then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Dum, 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 dum.
So, Siren, what did you do?
Whoa, bright light, incapacitate this thing. Asking for a friend.
Bright light.
Yeah, well, it's nighttime. I'm guessing as a player, it's a vampire.
Apparently
Oh.
there is bright
Is-
light.
Where's that fucking orb of daylight when you need it?
Oh no, there is bright light because of the sword.
Yeah.
But
Because
is
of
it
some
blinding?
Like, how many campaigns have we had that fucking orb, and now we I finally need it, and it's nowhere.
Yeah, well, I was banned from using it.
everyone was banned from using it.
Okay, so I, as character, don't know what this is, but it looks disgusting. I shall whisper gibberish into its ear until its ears bleed, I guess.
Okay.
At level 3, sure.
Go for it.
I need to find my
Does it need to make
wisdom save.
wisdom save?
A wisdom save. I have advantage, but that doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter for this.
But it's fine. I think it takes half damage instead.
Alright.
I'm just reading. I'm just making sure. On a fit, where is it? Why can't I read? On a successful save, half damage again doesn't move away. Cool.
Cool. And you can just drop your damage on it.
1, 2. Ah, that's bad.
6 points of damage.
Why did I roll so low?
Other than it's not doing as much damage from the roll, you do feel that this is an effective tactic, as this thing clutches at its head in pain.
Go for the mind, guys. Go for the mind.
Go for the mind, boo.
It's brain damage. It's brain.
That's brain damage. Ah, jeez. Yes, that's what we are now referring to as, psychic damage is now referred to as brain damage.
Brain damage. Yeah.
Yeah. So what I'll do from now on is I'll take my sword and I'll try and aim at the brain.
Here you go, cover this. I'll chuck a rock at him. I mean, this is inspiration. Just it has a leaf on it, so
No.
you're inspired.
No, I have a much better thing for you. You've painted a smiley face on that
Yes.
rock. It's like one of those smooth river pebbles, and you throw it past his face, and for a moment time slows down, and Corollas, you just see this little smiley face rolling past your eyes, and you are inspired.
You are welcome, sir.
And then it flies off to the side and just like kills a bug.
Inspired, so I get a plus
It's a D6. to save.
D6. So I
I
get a
think-
D6 once.
No,
Yeah.
it's not a D8 now. Yeah, it's a
Oh yeah, I don't.
I'd say it's
D8.
Okay, so it's a D8 to rolls, not.
Check attack roll or saving throw.
Yeah.
Cool. So, Corollas, you're
Is
up.
it automatic?
No.
No, you do have to roll it. You can choose whether or not to use it.
But you have to
Yeah,
say
you
How
it
do-
Lasts for
before.
10 minutes.
Okay, well, I'm gonna use it.
It's only
To,
one use, eh?
Yeah.
I'm gonna use it to smack his head.
Yeah, well, first try and smack his head. If you miss, then you
Then
can
you
say,
can-
okay, I want to use it.
Oh, okay. So I don't have to say I use it and then use it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we use a fantasy ground, so if you were at a table, you would have to say, I'm using it on this attack.
Or you could roll and then say, I'm using it because you don't know the outcome yet.
It's as long as before the DM. So,
As long as it's before I say it hits or not.
Mhm.
But because fantasy ground does
Fancy
that-
Grounds jumps the gun.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, there's
Okay.
all kinds of things that we've gotten used to with it. So yeah, but make your attack.
So I have advantage.
You do.
Ba-rum-bum-bum.
Smack his head.
For a second I thought
So
it was going to be
close.
2 threes, but a 26 hits.
Yeah. Every time it's so close to 20, but it's not 20. Okay, so I don't have to use it.
you don't have to.
You do not have to use it. Oh wow, that was pretty good. 18 points of damage.
Smack him.
This thing is looking quite injured.
Gotta smack him again.
Use. That misses, unfortunately. It manages
I'm gonna
to
use
block
it.
your sword and grab your wrist.
So roll.
So I'm gonna use it.
Oh, to hit. But as he does this, you manage to bring the sword round in one of those little twirly things. Like
So just throw a
a
D.
proper swordsman.
Just roll d8.
Swashbuckler.
Let's roll a d8 and see if it happens. Yeah,
19.
So you can roll your damage.
I'm useful.
You are.
Yeah.
Hey.
And that d8 is quite potent, Mickey. 15 points, nice.
Now I'm gonna burn a key point
Alright.
and start kicking him.
Just hitting this poor guy.
Kick him in the shins. At least you think it's a him. You're not really certain.
All elves look the same.
That's racist, dwarf.
At least we don't have an elf in our party. Oh,
Yeah, no. Wow, a 7 and a 17, 24 hits.
Now I need to remember to put off
Yeah.
the sword. Okay.
It's like the sword has got an on-off button. A little light switch. 5 points of damage.
It's like a lighter.
Oh, a lightsaber.
yeah, lightsaber. Let's say.
Oh, almost again. But 20 does hit. Dirty 20. So dirty. For 7 points of damage.
Oh wow, it's
That was a lot of damage in one round.
this monk is pissed.
Flippin' hell, that's like 45 points of damage.
It's bloody hot, eh?
It is.
Yeah.
And
I've just opened all my windows.
Wow.
Yeah, it's chilly this side.
It just rained, so it's 15 degrees.
say, die, you bloodsucker. So my turn.
It's just rained here, but
Yeah.
the humidity's got through the roof.
Seeing that Corollas isn't too badly hurt anymore, I shall save the healing and just guiding bolt this motherfucker.
Alright. Go for it.
Whoa!
Oh,
Yes!
my word.
Nice.
Is it a
Natural
20?
20, folks. For 28 to hit. Oh,
Kill it.
First 20 tonight.
that
It
was
is.
so lucky. I'll tell you later why. Okay, lots of ones. Still 20 points of damage.
It's so tragic that there's so many ones.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's what, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Can't you reroll
ones.
those ones?
no. I thought vampires would be vulnerable to radiant. Oh well.
Nope.
Maybe he's just a lawyer.
But next attack does get advantage on him.
Yep, it is now glowing.
And then can't do much for bonus action, so that'll be it.
Cool. This thing is like panting from pain and the exertion.
We'll sure have to drink our blood. The door's blood.
He got old blood, bad
yep.
blood, so.
Be careful. That effect that you just put on him, Carcarius, gives
Yeah.
him advantage on attack. On his next action.
Really?
Shouldn't. It hasn't before. It's worked before.
But just keep an eye on it.
No.
Because as I'm reading it over there, it gives him...
No, I think if it was him, it would just say advantage attack. I think when you have that grant in front of it, it's against the person it's on.
Alright. So, this thing is this. And where your holy light has affected it, you can see that its wounds that it has suffered from Carolus are not healing up.
No.
Ooh.
Your light seems to infect it somehow.
Yay, that works.
But
Well, at least it was useful.
it is going to attempt to strike at who? 3 targets. I will roll a d6. 1 or 2 is Carolus. 3 or 4 is Beirut. 5 or 6 is Siren. 3 or 4 is
Baby.
Beirut.
Everybody's favorite.
Baby.
Le Chef Bob.
And it strikes out at you with a claw and misses. And then it's going to attempt to bite you.
God damn it.
Gonna crit on you.
That's a natural 20, folks.
So we're gonna have 2 vampires in the group.
I almost dragged the wrong.
Well, after you bite me, we'll have 3.
You are
Just
currently
become a vampire party.
you are currently being grappled by this creature, and you take
A little bit of damage.
32 points of damage,
Yeah.
and you fail your concentration.
Fuck. We should definitely become vampires.
The no daylight thing, that may be a
There is
problem.
something else that I kind of forgot about.
Maybe.
Your target's hit point maximum is reduced by an amount equal to the necrotic damage taken.
Oh, God.
And the vampire, which is what it is, regains points equal to that amount. I didn't do it earlier, because I forgot.
So my maximum health drops.
Your
how
maximum
much
health
damage
should
you-
actually be down by whatever I hit you with before. I
Shit, is
forgot
that-
about that.
Is that full 32 all necrotic?
Yes.
Fuck.
Can't be.
'Cause
No, it's
I
not.
was.
I need to
It's
feed.
piercing and necrotic.
Mm.
Of it. 23 points were necrotic. But yeah.
That was cute.
So I'll quickly just change mine. Just gonna
That
go.
reduction lasts until you finish a long rest.
I just got pulled on my knees. How cute.
Alright.
So my wounds must go down by 23 points, and my max hit points goes down by 23 points, you say.
Huh?
Otherwise, I'm dead.
Because that's going to reduce your... It's going to make you unconscious. You at least have advantage on death saves.
Oh yes, yeah.
That's
By
like-
23. You're correct.
So
I
you
must
basically-
reduce wounds by 23, which makes it...
I wounds by 23.
Yeah,
You
no,
can
because
heal.
wounds and max must go down by 23 to keep the actual damage that I still have the same. Because if I just take my max hit points down, then I'm dead.
I think that's the point.
No, it's not the point.
The target's maximum hit points is reduced by an amount equal to the necrotic
I-
damage taken. You still
Thanks.
take the necrotic damage.
Yeah, okay, wait. Would you like me to explain it? Here's how it works. When you do it normally, you say my hit points are 51, my hit points are now this much, my hit points are now this much, my hit points are now this much, out of 51, right? Fantasy Grounds works in reverse. It keeps a wound count, and the hit points you have left is your max minus your wound count.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Instead, so it's the opposite of how you would normally be working it down. And because of that, if you reduce your hit point maximum, according to Fantasy Grounds, I'm dead. But according to the normal way of doing it, I'm not. So to make Fantasy Grounds work like the normal way of doing it, you reduce both by 23. So that your actual hit points that you have left still remains the same.
Oh, okay. I'm with you.
The hit points I have left is 19.
Yeah.
So if I reduce my hit point maximum by 23, I still need to have 19.
Okay, I'm with you. Okay, so I need to
Calculate.
That must be
Maths.
9. And then you must... Are you going to change your maths?
I can change it. What does it need to be? So it's 23, so it's 48 is 28.
28.
So I can't see the necrotic that hit me. So.
I'm busy trying to find it quickly.
Because you say half is necrotic, half is
Give me
Yes.
1 second. Sorry, folks. This is now some administrative crap that I completely forgot about. Net damage was done to you in the first round of combat. Right.
Yeah, the first round of a long, long time ago.
Bite attack. It was 17 points, Peter.
17. Okay.
So we must decrease both by 17 then. So that makes it... God, my brain doesn't want to do maths. 6 and 7. Your maximum 51 minus 17 is 44. 34.
34.
There we go. Okay.
Back to
We
level.
are back in business, folks. Wow, that was a lot. We must just remember what your original points were. Okay?
Me and
51
Beidus
each.
is the same. Yeah.
51 each. Ultimate
Let's just
Maximus.
whisper that good.
Alrighty, cool. Yeah, so that will end its turn there. And it has healed. Wait, did I do the healing wrong then? No, it's equal to that amount, so it must be, it was on this. So it must be down to this. Whoa, 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 whoa. A second.
Yeah, we
Whoa.
like that way around.
Whoa, that was not right. It didn't remove a number. Oops. My bad. It didn't go and drop the condition. Did it?
I need to feed.
No, it didn't. Cool.
No, it didn't. It only puts it on if you...
Yeah, damage actually exceeded. Alright, Xerxes, it's your turn. It has not moved. Your firebolt fizzles out. You're moving right next to it.
Yeah.
Alright?
I'm stabbing this fucker in the heart with my vicious quarterstaff.
Go for it.
So, question: Did it? Yeah,
The
did
butt end of the staff.
that grant advantage didn't give it advantage, eh?
No.
So it should give Xerxes advantage now.
Well, he's got advantage anyway because of silence. But I'm going to tell Xerxes, Kitty said, hit the brain.
The brain.
Hit the brain.
The
Yes.
brain.
Kitty said, hit the brain.
The brain.
Brain damage.
I was too tired to figure out mental.
I mean, I really want to stab him through the heart. Must I stab him through the eye now?
How about both?
I don't have 2 attacks.
See. I would say I was disappointed, but
So, make your attack. Tell me where you're aiming.
I'm sticking to the heart, butt and staff.
Okay, it's attempted. Actually, 14. What?
That's 28.
That's not how that works.
So much damage. Amazing.
Wish. No.
Unfortunately, you did not penetrate his heart, but you did wound him slightly.
Oh, wink.
And then I'm going to move here. And yes.
And yes, I can get an attack of opportunity against you.
Uh-huh.
Great. How would this work? Okay. You are no longer grappled, Beirut. As this thing lashes out at Xerxes. Before I move you, it's going to attempt to grab you as you run away. So it's striking at you. 22
No.
to hit. You do not move anywhere. You are currently grappled by this thing. And you take
So you're welcome.
11 points of damage.
Welcome for it.
Huh? How did we get 32 points of damage? He only gets 11.
Because you
Oh,
were
attack
bitten.
opportunity. Okay, attack opportunity is just a claw attack.
Alright. So that will end your turn, Xerxes. You are unable to move.
Yep.
Feathers.
Feathers will assist Carcarius, seeing as Tyrant didn't attack.
No. So.
Right. Brings us to Le Chef Bob.
The Chef Bob will once again say in Elven. Curse you, bastard.
And lose concentration immediately.
Nope, because this one doesn't require concentration.
Ah.
I just need to find it. Where the hell is it? Oh, yeah, here we go. There you go.
It gets snappy, chappy.
Yeah, this one is a little bit more freaking complicated. You mind?
I do. But will that make a difference?
Yes, because this makes a difference because it gives me a crit on a 19 or a 20.
No.
So
I mean about me minding, dumbass. Jeez.
Flamey.
Go for it. 23
Damn it.
hits.
No, still not a 19 or 20.
Tough.
Damn it. I so want to get a 20 with this freaking scimitar.
You know that the 20 is only one side of that dice, right?
Yeah,
1 points of damage.
yes. How bad is he looking?
Looking fairly bad.
Freaking take all my life.
He says, "You're so tasty. You taste like pancakes."
Don't worry. The little dragon's going to take care of you now.
Ow. What's Bim's doing, Ellen?
Probably nothing.
There goes my whole argument out the window.
That was
Dragon's
a
going to take care of him now.
that was a lie.
Bibs does probably.
Does it look like this guy's like limping or like suffering
He
profusely?
He looks like he's got a grip on you, but it looks like it's taking all of his strength to keep that grip.
Okay. Is there any position that Bims can go to get advantage? Like through someone's legs or something?
He's pretty much surrounded, so he would get advantage.
Okay. Bim's just gonna fly down like fucking face hugger, attack him with that stinger.
Go for it. Make a sting attack.
Uh,
Oh, let's do it with 8.
sorry.
That makes
Wait.
it right there.
Wait, that was just for the poison damage. Oh, and it's advantage. Fuck.
Oh no, that's worse.
Yeah.
Nope. Bims flutters around him, trying to come to your aid, but is unsuccessful.
Well, Bims can fly away now. Because he already used his
That's
reaction.
true.
That is true. Then
Yeah.
it flies away. So, Cyrus.
I'm gonna retry my brain damage at level 3.
Have you spoken to your doctor about aneurysms?
Yeah, I'll prescribe to you on that.
Do you smell toast?
Do you smell toast? Oh wow, it succeeds again. But it does take half damage.
Yeah, let's hope it's not a bunch of ones. Speaking of one.
It isn't! How would you like to do this?
My brain just no, like he's just ears bleeding and they just.
This all happens, but something else happens at the same time. As your spell takes effect and you see him clawing at his face, he's actually like trying to rip the skin off of his head. Because remember, he's all bald with these pointy ears. But as he does that and he starts drawing his own blood, you see his whole form start to waver. And he turns into mist. And you see this cloud of mist race past you and disappear into the trees.
Damn it. This is where I wish I had control water prepared.
But you have successfully defeated your first vampire. Well done, guys.
Nice.
It was a vampire.
It was indeed a vampire. An elf vampire.
Not as handsome
A
as I had.
7.5-foot elf vampire.
Mm-hmm.
Would have been handsome with hair, I guess.
Just
Built like
for-
Batista.
As an aside. No. It's all good. Yeah, but basically, Richard did the greatest thing ever by casting Guiding Bolt on that thing because of that radiant damage, stopping its regeneration. Otherwise, it would have had so much fun.
I just thought, oh, it's undead. This should work.
Yep. And it does. It does something.
Yeah, I was very sad though that I didn't get quadruple the damage on a nat 20. But
no, it doesn't work like that in 5th edition, unfortunately.
it does if it's vulnerable.
Yeah, if it's vulnerable.
Yeah.
I should have used the little sun bolts.
But you guys are left standing, the forest dark and quiet around you as this attack on your party recedes. And you can see that Beirut and Corollas, the bite that they received, you can actually see that necrotic, their veins are all black and dark around that puncture mark. And you feel like you need a good long rest to recover your full hit points and your maximum hit points. But long story short, there will be no further encounters this evening for you. Thank you, Alan, for rolling that number on my chart of shit that could happen. That was fun.
Hey, me.
I've been dying to try out a vampire. Now I know they're pussies.
Hey, 2 vampires would have been a pain.
The pain in the neck, you mean?
Yep,
If
a
two
real pain
attack
in the
me.
neck. No pun intended.
If 2 attacked me at the same time, I would have been down.
Goodness gracious. But anyway, thank you very much, everyone. You guys are going to have your long rest, so I will do that for you guys now. Do you guys want to reset your maximum hit points so we don't forget?
I did. Just have to remove the spell.
Cool.
No, I'll quickly print it. So, Neville, how much did we have? 61.
51.
61.
Now, I'm almost sure we had 101.
Like
Between
38.
you.
The point I only thought of now, with this being during a long rest, would everyone have had armor on?
No.
I don't wear armor.
Yeah, who wears armor, pansies?
Because I remember I got fucked like that once.
Have you seen my health?
What health?
Exactly.
Yeah, what else? Where?
What is this thing you speak of?
You're lucky fly.
Yeah, I have.
Why does your background on your video look like I need glasses?
Oh, I activated the blur filter just for shots and goggles.
So I keep rubbing my eyes and thinking,
Oh, is
where's
that
my
why you
glasses?
thought you had blurry eyes, Mickey?
No. I could literally I could literally not see anything around me, so it's fine.
Look,
I'm that
to
tired.
achieve that, all I need to do is this.
I've trained my
really bad.
eyes so I can see without them.
Look after your eyes, people. Look after your eyes. Anyway, thank you, everybody. We will have
They'll look after you.
yeah, we'll have the podcast and YouTube up soon. I won't
good
commit.
to be back.
I won't commit. But I'll
It
try
will
to get it
happen
done.
in 2021. It's
And
fine.
yes,
Somewhere.
yes, definitely coming to a theater this year. Not. Anyway, goodbye, everybody.